Morning everybody, it's February the 7th and it's a Tuesday. I got back from Eastbourne last night, I woke up about 8, it's 8:25 now, I'm having some breakfast. That's berries and oatcakes. I'm gonna take you with me today to my workplace, which I'm not sure how that's gonna go. I sit at a desk, but I'll try and make it a little bit fun. Alright, I'm ready to leave, had breakfast, got my gym bag. Em's off to uni today. It's the first time she's driven by herself this term and she hates driving. I'm sure she'll be fine. See how dark it is still. Hiya. How you doing?
Good. Hi team. Ow! Finger wing.
Right, maybe now we can go. Got to put out the bin last week and now it is full. That's where I'm going to work today, Feed the Hungry. We've got a big campaign on this week with one of the radio stations that we work with, so that's probably going to keep us busy. I'm about to get run over and we're fine. I walk to work in the morning, probably takes about 20 minutes. One thing I love about walking is the birds. I just love hearing the songs that they sing, and maybe that's too poetic for you. You don't realise how much of a tip your desk is until you film it and realise that actually there is stuff everywhere. Just read a really cool letter from a guy who got our update and the next day got a tax rebate and decided that he wanted to give that money to Feed the Hungry. The part of my job at Feed the Hungry is to write 1-minute devotionals for a radio station called Premier Praise.
Join me, Maria Rodriguez, on the 1st of April.
So I write devotionals. You probably won't be able to hear me with that one. I write devotionals and they get played out on The Breakfast Show with Anna Cookson. And then they get played throughout the week and each day at different times. Sometimes we have it on in the kitchen and suddenly me or Emily is on the radio. On one of the days, actually, I'll tell you about this. I wrote a devotional for a guy called Len who passed away and he was in our church. It's on my blog. I'll put a link to my blog below. But yeah, on the day of his funeral, we couldn't go. In the morning though, the radio was on Premier Praise and they played out Len's devotional, the one that I wrote for him on the same day as his funeral, and it was just obviously just amazing timing, but it just stopped me for a minute from rushing around, and then I was just able to think of Len on that day. I can't actually see it that well, it might have been better on a white background. I have finished work for the day. I've just spoken to Em and she's on the way home. She had a good lecture. The M6 is now all clear. It did have a huge accident on it earlier. And I'm heading to the gym. I'm going to try and run 10k today because in less than a month's time I'm running a half marathon for one of the charities that I work for, Pulse, Children's and Youth Ministry. If you want to donate, actually, I'll put a link below. I did 7k last week, so I've been building up to it. But the scary thing is I've got about 4 weeks then to kind of get up to half marathon distance. So it's super quiet in here today, which is really good. Just got changed. I realised I've got Christmas socks on. Bad move for the gym. I ran 10k. Oh, there you go. I ran 10k. And it was hard. Especially hard because I accidentally hit the emergency stop button in the middle. Had to change treadmill because it wouldn't start back up. And then I was scared out my wits because Emily came and stood by me. Oh, ooh. I got some good friends that live down the street. Got a good looking woman with her arms round me.
Hello, I'm totally hijacking Ben's vlog. However, I'm very excited. I drove to uni all by myself. Didn't crash, nobody died. Since Ben's I'm exhausted, I've just ran 10k face. Going to the cinema with my mama and my bro. We're gonna go and watch, is it called Lion? I'm gonna go and watch Lion.
You have to do a review,
which I'm looking forward to, but apparently it's totes emotion.
I'm gonna stay at home, all alone.
Don't feel sorry for him, that's like his favourite thing. Hello, I'm hijacking again. Oh, this is a nice angle. You can see my wedding bunting. I don't know if Ben mentioned it earlier, but we decided to do sugar-free February. Like the easy version, I guess, is you can eat anything you want as long as when you check the ingredients, per 100 grams, the sugar is 10 grams or less. Fits in really well with Slimming World. I'm not craving, well,
because you can still have sweet things like
fruit.
Like fruit, or like a Werther's Original sugar-free thing, or like Diet Coke, for example. And I know they say sweetener is bad for you, but at the end of the day, so is eating 1 bag of mini eggs a day, or a donut and a chocolate bar and a hot chocolate.
We figure it's better. We've improved. Okay, so the hardest thing ever about this sugar-free thing. Anyone that knows me knows that I'm a bit obsessed with tomato ketchup. In regular tomato ketchup, per 100 grams, there is 22.8 grams of sugar. That's crazy, man. This is Ben's favourite part of the day, where he has to listen to himself on the radio.
Heartbroken, oppressed of the world. I'm good, it's just weird looking, or not looking, but hearing yourself. After years of oppression and
awkward.
We just watched Hawaii 5-0.
I will be going to the cinema very soon. My mother is about to pick me up and leave you with more of this face.
I have got lots to do tonight, but I don't want to do it, so I'm going to edit, and I'm going to watch
Merlin
or Dory. Finding Dory, maybe.
Oh, but I want to watch Dory.
Yes, well, you made your choice.
Do you feel rejected?
No.
It feels rejected. Double Judith. I think mine's better. Like 1, 2, 3, 4.
Thanks for joining me today at work. I hope it was somehow interesting. Sorry about all the sweat in the gym. That is not a nice sight.
I don't know what Ben filmed today, but if you enjoyed it, then give it a thumbs up. That'd be great.
Hello to all the new subscribers. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for watching. Subscribe.
What's that? What is it? Did you hear that?
I imagine it's Edward.
What if it's not Ed?
You'll be fine. See you, everybody.